and I wanted to share a little meal prepping tip for you that will save you time, save you money when you are putting a meal on the table for your family. And so anyway, I don't know about you, but I like to buy these big packs of meat at the grocery store. So this is almost 4 pounds of meat, and it was only $6.75. And so anyway, so it's like, looks like $1.78 per pound. But of course, this is way too much for my husband and I. Sometimes our boys eat with us and sometimes they don't, but even so, this is enough for 3 different meals. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this into the multi-cooker, because tonight I'm gonna make a big enchilada recipe, and maybe I'll film that if I can. If not, text me and I will get you the recipe for it. But anyway, and then later this week, I'm gonna do a fall salad with chicken. And then I'm also going to do a, like a pizza. It's a chicken and broccoli pizza with the chicken. And so anyway, so one time that I'm cooking all this at once in the multi-cooker, and then I'm gonna have 3 different recipes for it. So it's economic as well as time saving. So these are still a little bit frozen, which by the way, you can put frozen meat into your multi-cooker and you're just gonna cook it a little bit longer than you normally would if it were thawed. And so anyway, so I'm just gonna grab this out. I took it out this morning, but it's still a little bit frozen. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1 cup of liquid. Now, it just has to be liquid, so I'm just using water because I don't need any flavor added to it. I'll add the flavor when I go to prepare the recipes. But you could that liquid could be barbecue sauce, it could be like a soy sauce base or Asian, whatever sort of flavor that it is that you're looking to add to your meat, you can totally use. And of course, meat freezes well. What I don't use for tonight, I will pop into 2 different bags for the freezer for the portions that I'm gonna need. So really quick, does your multi-cooker, does your Instant Pot do this? I love this feature of our Deluxe Multicooker where you can prop the lid onto the side of the container. I think that's pretty darn cool. But so anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead, if you've never seen a multi-cooker, this thing is fantastic. And not only does it pressure cook like an Instant Pot, but it also is a slow cooker, it is a yogurt maker, it is a sterilizer, and it is a sous vide. And so I actually did a video showing you how to use the sous vide function and why sous vide is such an awesome way of saving time and money and getting delicious results in your kitchen. But a couple of things just about this multi-cooker that might be different than what you're used to on the market. Number 1, here's something I love. It's got handles on the bottom for transporting. And so what that means is that rather than holding onto it from the top, I had a friend actually tell me that with her Instant Pot, one time she was holding it from the top and it accidentally kind of twisted and came loose and the whole bottom of her Instant Pot shattered. That's not going to happen with Pampered Chef one because of the handles from the bottom. Now it also has a power button on the back that I just turned on. So now I turned it on so you can turn the power off and on, which I think is cool. And on the back too, you can't see it, but there is a place to store your cord. Yay, no cords laying around. One other thing that I love about this pot is here is the steam release valve. Every pressure cooker has one, but guess what? The steam release button is down here. Your fingers are nowhere near the pressure release, the steam release when you go to release the pressure, which I think is pretty darn cool. So I'm going to go ahead and this has got all sorts of features and functions. I'm gonna go down here to poultry and it gives me a default of 15 minutes. Now, because I'm doing almost 4 pounds and because they're still a little bit frozen, I'm actually going to increase the time. And so we're gonna hit the button and that gets the timer going. I'm gonna put it up to, let's just for fun, it's almost, I mean, like you can't really burn anything in a pressure cooker because it's cooking with water. And it's not gonna dry it out or anything like that. So I'm gonna just do 23 minutes. That should be plenty of time. And then you just press the button. Once it's running, now it's going. Totally hands-free cooking and a great way to save yourself some time and money. All right, I hope you enjoyed that tip. And